So, does anyone else find it ridiculous that LEGO hasn't made a single Maul Shadow Lord set yet? There's a lot of like really cool designs from this show, and Hasbro and Funko Pops have made some really cool figures so far, but LEGO's been slacking on making sets for Maul, and they've just been putting a lot of money into like a bunch of these new Mando and Grogu sets. And I understand why they're doing that. I mean, I didn't mind the Mando movie; I thought it was okay, but Maul Shadow Lord was so much better, and it was a much more successful project. So here are my top 5 ideas for Lego Star Wars sets that they should make off of this amazing show. At number 5, I have the Imperial Gunship, which are the new variants of the LAT gunships that were used in the Clone Wars, but they're all gray now ever since the Empire took over. So they can basically take some of the models that they already used for past gunship sets in the past, like this Coruscant Guard gunship, but make it all gray to show that all the humanity and personality that was left over from the Republic has been stripped away by the Empire. And instead of clones, you can have TK troopers. You can have a few TK Trooper minifigures in there, which are like the first-gen Stormtroopers, since Maul takes place a year after Revenge of the Sith. And bro, imagine if the set came with an 11th Brother minifigure. I would spend my entire life savings on that set just for this guy alone, because the Crow has an unlimited aura. Like, he has one of the coolest character designs in all of Star Wars. And I'm also super excited to get his Black Series figure. I already have his Funko Pop, so inject everything 11th Brother into my veins, please. At number 4, I have Maul versus Marok on the train. So they could basically have like a train base set and have Maul reuse Maul's Clone Wars Season 7 minifigure, because it's the same exact look from his show, and they can have him fighting Marok. And a couple other minifigures they would include is probably Devon Azara and Riley Lawson. And I think Devon would probably be like the first pink Twilight minifigure they ever made. So I think it would be awesome if they made a minifigure off of her. At number 3, I have a buildable Spybot set. So, I mean, come on, like, Spybot's like one of the coolest droids ever. He's also one of the funniest droids, and everyone loves him from the show. So, I think that he would profit off a lot of merchandise, and I would love like a whole buildable droid set around him. Because they have done buildable droid sets in the past, like R2, 3PO, Chopper, and K2SO. So, one about Spybot would fly off the shelves pretty easily. At number 2, I have Darth Maul's Mandalorian Gauntlet Fighter that he has at the start of the show, which is basically like a red version of all the Mandalorian and Gauntlet Fighters that LEGO has made in the past. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if they made a Rook cast minifigure yet, and I think that she would go great with Maul in this set, because she's very loyal to him, and she also has a really cool like red armor design, and so Rook would definitely work at her as one of the minifigures in here. And maybe they can even make new designs of like the black Mandalorians that were loyal to Maul at first before they betrayed him towards the end. And because this is like an all-black Mandalorian suit, and it's different from all like the red and black Mandos that were working for Maul before. So I think that would be a great set of minifigures to include in this set. And my number 1 and first idea for a set for a Maul Shadow Lord set is Vader versus Maul, Devon and Daki in the Temple on Genex. I mean, Vader fighting Maul was one of the greatest moments in Star Wars history, so I would love it if they made a whole set off of this. Like, I saw this one LEGO guy on Instagram make a fan-made set out of the giant lightsaber fight at the end of the show, and this set looks fucking beautiful, man. And like, it has Vader facing off against Maul, and it also has Devon and Master Daki facing off against the Inquisitors, so I think this would be like one of the greatest temple sets they ever made before they ever make like a Jedi temple set. So I think that they could definitely reuse like all the Vader minifigures that they have in the past, where he has arm printing on his shoulders. And this would also make LEGO Star Wars history just like the show did, by having Vader and Maul in the same set together, despite having a long history of minifigures. So I think that this set would be worth the hundreds and hundreds of dollars it would cost, because it was one of the greatest moments in Star Wars history, period. So yeah, those are basically all my ideas for LEGO sets that I think LEGO Star Wars should make for Maul Shadow Lord. And let me know if you have any other ideas in the comments.